find of a lifetime for a 12-year-old boy. He was on vacation with his family in Arkansas when, he discovered a true diamond in the rough.
7 decades since the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, around 80 new fragments of the ancient texts have been revealed to the public.
Treasure discoveries usually come after intense research and exploration, with experts hunting them down. But sometimes, the most incredible treasures are found completely by accident, and those lucky moments lead to some of history's greatest finds. From ancient relics to hidden masterpieces, these stories show how fortune can strike unexpectedly. Let's dive into the top 12 most incredible treasures found purely by chance. Number 12. The Staffordshire Hoard. On July 5, 2009, Terry Herbert, an English farmer, set out with his trusty old metal detector, hoping to find a lost ring his daughter misplaced. What he found instead was a treasure trove that would go down in history. Buried beneath the soil were 1,500 gold and silver artifacts.
And he said, "Sit down." I said, "What's the matter with you?" "Sit down," he said. I said, "What's the matter?" He said, "I found a Saxon hoard."
Dating back to the 7th century, with a total weight of 16 pounds, 7.5 kilo. These remarkable finds were valued at over 5 million. Though the treasure legally belonged to the country, Terry received a reward equal to half of its worth, a hefty sum that surely left him more than satisfied. A simple day of searching for a ring turned into one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in England's history. Number 11. The Uncle Sam Diamond. Arkansas's Crater of Diamonds State Park is famous for offering a chance at striking it rich, if you're lucky enough to find a diamond. The park's unique geology, combined with the occasional rainfall, causes diamonds to surface naturally, making it one of the few places in the world open to the public for diamond hunting. Since 1906, more than 75,000 diamonds have been discovered there, but none as legendary as the Uncle Sam diamond. In 1924, W.O. Basham found this massive 40.23-carat gem, the largest ever found in the US. It was eventually cut and sold in 1971 for the equivalent of $880,000. Who knows? There may still be another fortune waiting to be found beneath the Arkansas soil. Number 10. The Dead Sea Scrolls. Back in 1946, an extraordinary discovery was made near the Dead Sea, one that would forever change our understanding of ancient history. A group of Bedouin shepherds stumbled upon a cave containing 7 ancient scrolls stored in jars. Further exploration revealed an entire network of caves filled with similar artifacts, what we now call the Dead Sea Scrolls. These religious texts, dating over 2,000 years old, are written in Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, and Nabatean. They include the oldest Hebrew manuscripts of the Bible ever found, and many believe there are still more of these precious scrolls waiting to be unearthed. Number 9. Massive coin collection. In an astonishing discovery, workers in northern Tokyo stumbled upon a treasure trove during a factory construction project. Hidden beneath the earth was a collection of about 100,000 ancient coins. Carefully divided into 1,060 bundles, these coins date from as far back as 175 BC up to AD 1265. The most intriguing part, many of these coins originated from China and bore the inscription Banliang, meaning half ounce. So far, only 334 of the coins have been examined, leaving researchers wondering what other incredible artifacts remain hidden. The sheer scale of the find has left historians eager to uncover more about this ancient collection. Number 8. The world's largest pearl. In 2006, a fisherman in the Philippines made an unbelievable discovery, though he didn't know it at the time. While out on his boat, his anchor got caught on a giant clam. He swam down to free it and found an enormous pearl inside. Thinking it was a symbol of good fortune, he kept the massive pearl under his bed for years. A full decade later, while moving homes, he gave the pearl to his aunt, who had it appraised. What came next was mind-blowing. The pearl, measuring 1 foot wide and 2.2 feet long, weighed 75 pounds. Experts believe it may have formed inside the giant clam, and if confirmed, this lucky find could be worth a jaw-dropping $100 million. Number 7. Atari Games Landfill. In the 1980s, Atari was a giant in the gaming industry, with hits like Asteroids and Centipede. But legend has it that when Atari's infamous E.T. video game, considered one of the worst games in history, flopped, they buried thousands of unsold cartridges in a New Mexico landfill. For years, this was thought to be just a rumor, but in 2014, Joe Lewandowski, a refuse company owner, tracked down the exact site and dug up the cartridges. His $50,000 investment paid off, as the long-lost games sold for $108,000, turning a gaming myth into a lucrative reality. Number 6. The Chinese Bowl. Garage sales might seem like a place for random knickknacks, but for one New York family in 2007, it became the site of an incredible discovery. They bought a small Chinese bowl for just $3, intending to use it as a simple decoration. But their curiosity led them to experts who revealed that this 5-inch bowl was actually a 1,000-year-old treasure from China's Northern Song dynasty. Only one other bowl like it existed, and it had been in the British Museum for over 60 years. The family took it to Sotheby's, where their $3 investment ended up fetching a jaw-dropping $2.2 million after a fierce bidding war. Talk about the ultimate garage sale score. Number 5. The Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone stands as one of the most groundbreaking finds in history, key to unlocking the secrets of ancient Egypt. Commissioned by Ptolemy III as a political document, the stone featured inscriptions in both Greek and Egyptian, symbolizing the power dynamics of the time. After Egypt's fall, the stone was buried and forgotten. That is, until 1799, when a French captain uncovered it while restoring a fort near the town of Rosetta during the Napoleonic Wars. Initially, its importance wasn't fully understood, but by 1814, scholars began deciphering the stone's text. This opened the door to unraveling the mysteries of Egyptian hieroglyphs, forever changing our understanding of ancient history. Number 4. Hanuman Dhoka Palace Treasure. In 2011, workers embarked on a massive restoration project at Hanuman Dhoka, a once majestic 16th-century palace in Kathmandu, Nepal. This royal residence, sprawling over 5 acres, had fallen into disrepair, but what they found beneath the surface was more than just crumbling foundations. While inspecting a storeroom deep within the palace, the crew stumbled upon 3 boxes of treasure. One of the boxes was opened, revealing a haul of gold and silver valued at over $230,000. The other 2 boxes, they've been left sealed, awaiting further investigation, adding to the palace's growing mystique. With the site's deep historical roots, it's believed that even more treasures may be hidden throughout the palace, particularly within a series of treasure houses that remain unopened due to their fragile condition. Political instability has slowed down exploration, but the promise of even greater discoveries keeps everyone on edge. Number 3. Valuable artworks. Imagine renovating your home and stumbling across a masterpiece worth millions. That's exactly what happened to a French family in 2016. While clearing out their attic during roof repairs, they uncovered a forgotten painting by none other than Caravaggio. The artwork, Judith beheading Holofernes, was valued at a staggering $150 million and hailed as one of Caravaggio's most important works. But this isn't the only story of art hiding in plain sight. In 1999, a contractor in Texas sold a painting for $1.25 million, Magnolias on Gold Velvet Cloth by Martin Johnson Head, after realizing it was the same piece featured in the board game Masterpiece. He had been using the painting to cover a hole in his wall. Number 2. Secret stash of comics. In 2011, Michael Rohrer of Virginia found himself clearing out his late great-aunt's house when he stumbled upon an unexpected treasure, a collection of over 345 comic books. The stash had been carefully assembled by his great-uncle and included some of the rarest comics ever printed. Among them, Action Comics number 1, the first appearance of Superman, and Batman number 1 from 1940. In fact, 44 of the comics made the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide's list of top 100 books from the golden age of comics. As a fan, Rohrer couldn't resist reading a few before putting the entire collection up for sale. And it paid off, big time. The comics sold quickly, with some fetching prices as high as $523,000. In the end, the entire collection brought in around $3.5 million, a life-changing amount of money for a treasure hidden in plain sight. Number 1. The Terracotta Army. In 1974, farmers from a small village near Xi'an, China, were out digging a well when they stumbled upon what would become one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in history. After days of hard work, their efforts revealed something unexpected: a life-sized terracotta warrior. At first, they believed it was a pottery god, but as they continued to dig, they unearthed more artifacts, bronze arrows, and pieces of additional warriors. This astonishing find was quickly reported to local authorities, sparking a full-scale excavation. What followed was the discovery of a vast necropolis that included 3 pits filled with over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses. The terracotta figures are believed to be over 2,300 years old, created to depict the armies of Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. Though many of the figures remain buried due to preservation concerns, each warrior and horse is unique, thought to be modeled after real soldiers from that era. Crafted by more than 700,000 workers, these statues stand as a testament to the grandeur